Where's the nearest thing I can throw? So, okay, what's the backup plan?
The backup plan is we are live. That's the backup plan.
What are we live on?
We're live on recording.
Oh, okay, so we're just recording it?
Yep.
Cool, that works.
I don't hate gingers.
Oh, that's funny.
Huh.
Good. All right. How do I get rid of this? Oh, okay. Guess there is no way to get rid of that. All right. Whatever. Um,
Rid of what?
nothing. I don't want to edit this, so you want to give us a quick rundown of what this movie is?
Yeah. Um, let me chew real quick. Yeah, so this movie is called The Prestige, and it is starring. Hold on one second. It is starring Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale as the two main actors, and it follows two magicians. Sorry, I just took a big mouthful and then you asked me to do that. um, yeah, it follows two magicians, starting off as friendly competition with each other and trying to become, the best or the greatest magician. To eventually, their friendly competition ends up becoming pretty dark and pretty violent, and they result to interesting things to get recognized as the greatest magician. This movie is one that I have watched and Devin has not, and I would describe it. I personally would say, yeah, it's a thriller, mystery, sci-fi, but as Google says, it's just a thriller sci-fi. It is a 2 hour and 10 minute movie, and it was released in 2006.
Also directed by Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, also directed by Christopher Nolan.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, how do you not know this?
Stars. A few pretty big names. Actually, like every name in it is pretty big.
Other people say deer.
But this one, it's got quite a few twists and turns that I think are extremely fun. And the first time I watched it, I fell in love. So I hope that if any viewer wants to watch this along with us while we watch, this was originally supposed to be a live stream, but looks like it's going to be probably just a recording. So if anyone wants to go through and watch alongside us, you are more than welcome to start wherever we are at for our time stamps, and we'll let you know once we hit play, starting at 0. And then you guys can just watch along with us. We'll be commentating live, or quote unquote live, while we watch this movie and giving our little comments.
Our live reaction recorded.
Recorded.
All right.
That's what the prison pocket is.
Starting the movie in 5, 4,
Yeah, that is your ass.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I pulled
Go.
it. That reminds me really hard of the Simpsons.
I forgot to ask you, Chris. Is it recording on your side? Or is it like showing? Is the movie up?
Oh yeah,
Now you
I'm
get
watching.
away.
Yeah.
Ninjas are scary.
Is there audio?
No, I'm not hearing anything.
Anyway.
You don't
Wait.
hear like
No.
there's some audio
Okay,
there.
there's gotta be. Pull up that
I
wig
hear
right
something.
now.
Touchstone Pictures, The Prestige.
Oh, I'm not seeing anything now.
What if song
What?
had
I'm not seeing it, but I'm hearing it now.
You're not seeing it, but you're hearing it.
Yeah, so like I can see, it's really weird. I can see the like play button and like the reverse and rewind 10 seconds, but I don't see any picture on the screen.
I've seen one.
Uh, um,
Oh, I can see it now.
can you see it now?
And no.
Sitting on the long-
Really?
Yeah.
You know what else you get when you're a liar? Bitches.
And I'm also throughout the movie I'm going to be muted. I'm going to mute myself
I just get bitches.
until I have something to say because
It's not true.
Lindsay's
Chris,
also on a call
turn around and
behind
my
us.
bitch right now.
Lindsay's also on a call behind us, and so I
You
don't
did
want to
too.
disturb anyone.
Turn around.
Error here in the movie. This sucks.
Don't even.
Um,
Oh man, it's just not able to. For some reason, I just can't see it when it's full screen.
Yeah, that should make my blood boil, but it's funny when I do it. I have that picture. You kidding me? I preach how bad vaping is, and then I
If we
separate.
magic twig.
God, he has such a nice voice too.
I'm so crap.
Let's see here.
I know. It's
I can
like,
see the.
you know when somebody
Funny
like
enough,
flicks you in your forehead and it just
I
fills
can
you
see
with like rage, so you just want to punch
the
him in the
subtitles.
face. At least that's that
You can't
I
see
can't
anything
see it.
else?
Mm-mm.
That's just
You can't see
in
this right now?
I cannot
No.
fathom.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Why is it doing this?
Leave before bro kicks me. I'll see you in a minute.
So, are you streaming through Discord? Are you streaming like a specific window, or are you just streaming a display?
I'm doing a specific window.
Try doing the display
Daisy.
and then doing a full screen.
Bro,
I might be able
Yeah,
to
but
see
what is the display?
Oh.
So when you go
Is it this
and
one?
share your screen,
We had to pro.
I don't know. I
I
can't
was
see
like,
what you're
I was
pointing
like, why
at.
is me for?
It should say so. It says share your screen. Oh,
Did bro kick
let's
you
see.
too?
Did you get it? Oh yeah,
I know that did.
that's it.
That's why I left. Oh.
Do you see it now?
You've been here, Lindsay. I can see our Discord call.
Oh my god. Okay. I didn't want to have to fucking edit this. It's so stupid.
Hey, keep it in.
No more.
Maybe
More.
it's because of the quality that it's at.
Deadass. My fingernails are being popped like.
Oh, I can see that
one by
picture.
one.
Yeah, but can you see it now?
Nope.
Can you see it now?
Yep.
Crazy. You see it now?
Yeah, I can see it. I can still see it.
It's so dumb. That you can't watch it in full screen though.
Should we restart the count? Because
Oh
we
yeah,
paused.
I'll just go all the way back and we'll restart it to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, I'm seeing it just fine now.
I mean, it'll have to be something that is fixed later on, I guess. The Prestige.
This scene is
You know what?
interesting. Very much
Here's the
confused me the
thing,
first time
you're
I
gonna
watched.
play that game?
What's the butler's name from Batman? What's this guy's name?
You mean Alfred, or do you want to know his like actual name?
His actual name.
Um, his actual name is Michael Caine.
He's been old forever.
Dude, I know he really has. He's he really has, dude. 91 years old. That's a lie. I don't believe that.
Oh yeah, it's like that. I hate. No, that's what I was. I hate seeing those little patterns. God, I hate it. You do at me. I'll block you. You're funny, so. One, okay. You guys just think I'm some kind of pervert. I do. Listen, there's gotta be one that is right? I'm willing to take that title. The fact that you guys know like will always really drives a point. No, I hate that, you guys. God, don't do that. Why would you live? What could I help you? I would never do that. Which way do you want, bro? Exactly. Do that. Hasn't she been through enough? Actually, while you're doing it, if you just like kick her a couple times. Okay. Sorry, we're back. Still punch one. Sorry guys, I'm back. I should go take care of something. Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Don't ever come over there!
It's kind of a crazy opening, dude.
I
This
know.
guy's just drowned and died. That was hard.
Yeah, I know that was the end of Hugh Jackman in this movie, so
No,
he
no.
quote unquote stars in it. So
I've seen the trailers. I know that he's in more of the movie.
Also, by the way, Sandra, I just straight up wanted just that way, like,
See, maybe this is all part of the act.
yeah, the act goes into a courtroom. That's such a boring act.
Yeah, that's true.
dude, my life is over, dude. It's over.
Hmm.
You cannot.
Yeah.
I'm begging you. I'm begging you.
It's been so long since I've watched this, so this is like really confusing me again.
Well, I mean,
This one ruins my.
I'm assuming that like what Alfred was saying about the 3 stages of a magic trick is kind of how the movie's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, the whole point of the bit was a deterrent, right?
Ugh.
Huh? No, it's. I'm sorry. It's what I have to hold near and dear. Sorry, bro. I can't do it to you. We can't. Dude, no, you don't understand. This is like actually nuking myself. This is killing me and my entire family with one press of a button. The digital footprint is hard. I cannot do it.
Bro literally just made the card disappear in his hand in prison. Like, what was the point of that?
Yeah, I saw that.
No? Okay, so it's a song set night. They're gonna be gross. Song set night.
Damn, bro.
Consider my daughter what? To terms with it. Alright. I know it's devastating. I know that this shit would ruin my life.
Such a calming voice.
Right? Doesn't sound anything like Hugh Jackman.
No, sure shit doesn't sound like Wolverine.
That's true. But I guess he's supposed to be American? Because he's in Colorado.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we were grinding or something.
The I don't really remember most about like that kind of stuff. Yeah. This was cool. Did you know the script for this movie took 5 years to write?
And I will not deny that this happened because it absolutely did.
I did not. But
In fact,
And I
it
said
was
it. Because bro was spitting on me so
Christopher Nolan's their mind was so split because he was working on a different movie at the time. He asked his brother, who he works with all the time, if he could help him out, and so the Nolan brothers worked with it. So Jonathan Nolan worked the screenplay as well.
Thing is, did Christopher Nolan write this movie?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he wrote him. Like I said, him and Jonathan Nolan, they both worked on the screenplay.
Because I already know what it is. I fucked up my words, bro. It's not my fault.
They wrote the screenplay, but it's actually based on a book.
Really? I didn't actually know that.
Yeah, and I guess through the film adaptation, they wanted to have a couple different directors before they landed on Christopher Nolan.
Surprising, considering The Prestige is written by Christopher. And if you're looking things up, don't look too close. Spoilers all over.
Yeah, the book's name, or the book was written by a guy named Christopher Priest.
Mm-hmm.
Or Priced.
Coherent things. And so Brooks Hearts together is definitely a bad one. One of the worst.
Bind.
Whoa, now.
What does bind mean?
Like wrap up, like bondage.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Hey, yo.
I mean, I would let Hugh Jackman kiss my thigh.
Me too.
No. Yes. I'm using it.
Oh. Looks like we got a third viewer.
Oh. I just clicked his name and it brought me into his stream. I didn't even know.
Oh. Hello, Jacob.
Weird. Hello.
We're watching a movie here.
Well, don't let me disturb you. I shall leave.
New.
Where's the name? I have a quote channel with my brothers.
It's a little snippy, huh? All over knots, huh?
They definitely have like an interesting contrast between Christian Bale and Hugh Jackman, but
Mhm.
Don't tickle my feet, I'll come.
Hugh Jackman's kind of just taking it.
I didn't
Mhm.
even say that. I didn't even say that. I was sitting with my feet up on the desk.
So it's his wife, and he wasn't being creepy. Good to know.
Oh, come on, you knew that.
I did know. I know everything about this movie. That's a lie. It's been a long time since I've seen it. But
My brother quoted me saying, I'm clapping for you, but not with my hands, with my butt cheeks.
I know how he's doing it.
Oh my god.
He's using his penis to put the objects up there.
Please, he's a Chinaman.
What does that mean?
You know what that means. So, Amazon says that the Asian guy is actually played by Andy Serkis. He's in a mocap suit.
What?
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Who the fuck is Andy Serkis?
You don't know who Andy Serkis is?
Not by name, but let me see if I
He plays
recognize.
Gollum.
Oh, oh, dude, and he's also Caesar. He would be in a mocap suit, yeah.
Apparently, he's in this movie.
My brother quoted me saying, I love gay kids. I don't even know the context.
I thought she was gonna say The Greatest Showman.
This is actually a completely different movie.
Yeah.
We're just watching The Greatest Showman.
So like a year and a half ago, my brother was holding Calvin on DVD, and he was like,
Damn, bro, he murked it, bro. Oh.
okay.
Hey, little boy,
The
had
Prestige.
my reaction when I watched David
Yeah.
Blaine eat glass.
He still just doesn't believe it.
Clap as I run. Oh my god.
Ooh.
I love it when people shoot their hands down my open hole.
He said, "Thank God." I was afraid you were married with a kid.
Well, that's
Yeah, it's not like all of our worries, man.
Yeah.
Like, shoot your hands down a big ass
Yikes.
hole to like revive people.
Wow, they actually do kill a bird. That's fucking crazy. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if that
Yeah.
makes it any better.
That's
but,
not a
like,
very
Then-
cool magic trick.
Yeah. Well, they gotta. It's cool to everyone else because they don't know how it works. Except this kid, he fucking hated that shit because he was watching closely.
Yeah, he was.
Whoa. Two-headed quarter.
The last time I played this too, I got my ass ate. Oh, that one's so good.
He really did score. Alfred.
What? His name is Alfred.
24 hours good.
What a creepy thing to say.
Yeah, especially considering he's a magician. He can just fucking
Yeah, you're like, huh? What
magician his way.
you have a crappy lock on your door. Is that enough to keep me out?
I know how to pick locks. I'm a magician.
Oh my god!
He did it, dude. How'd he do that?
I like going through our quotes too. I think
That's a
Bro.
crazy trick.
if it fits his shits, am I right?
Oh, that's a cool shot, though.
That is a cool shot.
Giant metronome.
Very Christopher Nolan shot though, showing a thing and big space, people walking towards it.
Spotlight, yeah.
The song has got the spits and eats locked and loaded for like.
Magic is
What else
real,
is in
huh?
there? And if I do, it'll be Emprig. What was I talking about?
I did read
Oh,
that there's 146 time jumps in this movie,
Oh my gosh, dude.
and
That's insane.
it
That's a lot.
averages out to about one time jump per edit.
That's crazy.
Genuinely feels circle.
A lot,
The
dude.
last one is that that's
Interesting
4
way to
months.
tell a story.
4 months difference.
Yeah. They
I
gotta
remember
fix that
being
glasses.
absolutely gobsmacked when you said that. The eats. Yeah. I did not. Did I?
Hmm.
I think I was surprised that you actually did.
Uh-oh.
Okay, bro.
Uh-oh. So, like, this trick I feel like wouldn't work for people who go to the same show, like, and watch this. And they watch it twice in a row or 2 nights,
Yeah, but
and they see these two go up there twice, and they're like, "Wait a second."
this time Christian Bale's wearing a hat, so he looks completely different.
Oh yeah, you're right. But you know, Hugh Jackman didn't kiss her thigh; he grabbed her knee.
Yeah. And he tied the wrong knot. She's gonna die.
Christian Bale tied the wrong knot.
Yeah.
I used the same.
What an asshole.
What? He's there to finish the job.
I've been lying this whole time. I'm gonna do the only thing white people are good at.
Oh,
What? Nothing.
taking a little longer than expected. Oh shit. So if you're gonna be there with the safety thing, like the axe to break it open, why not make the glass easier to break?
Yeah. But then would that glass conceal the water without breaking?
I mean, glass is pretty strong, but I guess water is pretty heavy, so that is true. Oh jeez.
I mean, also, you telling me she drowned in 60 seconds?
Yeah, bro. Definitely ain't no Navy SEAL.
Man, she didn't even try to get out of there.
She gave up. Damn, bro. What is he? He's going back to see her. Oh God. Mm. This is a Christopher Nolan shot. I thought it was gonna be like the most painful experience he's ever been through.
I was just very passionate, okay? Lamborghinis.
Damn, bro. Why is she in a standing tub?
Why is he asking this question at her funeral, dude?
Right?
Do you not think
Have they not seen each other since?
Yeah, what knot did you tie? Well,
Probably. Agree, huh?
Damn, bro. How many of those are her grieving family, and they're also like so confused?
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon. Hmm. Oh,
I remember that one.
she's like, why is Fallon the first person you're like, we should have done? Dang, dude.
I can't win.
Used a blank.
he holds it in his palm, and then you shoot a blank.
Yeah, it's probably one of the easiest ones. But oh, it's a little musket pistol. Bro, it seems really risky though. Like, what if he doesn't know that it's not in there? Bro's like, it's totally dangerous. Oh wait, I'm trying to convince you to let me do this trick.
Yeah.
Hate woman. Love woman. Tasteful
He also
thing.
just copied everything that the other Alfred said.
Yeah, I love
That's very true. He gave very valid advice, and he's like, no, screw that. But now he's all about it.
Definitely doesn't make his case any better. I feel like he's a bad guy.
Definitely seems like a scumbag for sure.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This. Oh shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
Hmm. That's one that I did when I was a kid.
Was the metal rings?
Yeah.
Of course. Who else?
See, I was beyond that when I was a kid. I was swallowing swords.
Kitchen fuck.
Dang, bro. What are you doing? What? You just like Jack, you went to circus camp?
I remember
Yeah, went to circus camp, learned to juggle.
that one.
Damn, bro. Pointing a gun at people. A little maniac.
Ah, dude, that was a foot and mouth kind of thing. I remember that. I was so mad. Say that, yeah. At some point. Yeah, I do. I was trying to.
Well, why does he even like risk putting the bullet in there? Like he does it with his back turned to everyone. He could just stuff nothing down there, but he puts a bullet in.
It's on edge me,
Thing is, what if they ask him to do it again?
Right, that's true. Oh shit.
Guy looks like Robert Pattinson.
He's the Batman.
Oh shit!
You didn't realize?
No, I knew it was you, but
Oh, okay. Asking it again.
damn!
Oh fuck, dude. Oh. Oof.
Yeah. Obviously, 2D.
Fuck, cut me up and fuck.
Listen, I heard flashes, bro. Well, I quoted as I hear him.
Oh, there's the Wolverine.
That's the rage-filled hairy beast I know.
Me or you.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah, no
Dude,
doctor.
I'm trying very hard. She was about to witness a live crash out. It wouldn't, but it'd be the worst. Oh yeah, I forgot you were there for bingo night. That was pretty bad too. The bingo crash out.
Shit, I really don't give a
It was
fuck
bad,
about that.
dude. I was actually biting my walls. I was like, I was about to explode.
Mysterious.
No, the fuck we should, dude.
Not so mysterious.
If there's one person in the server that should not play bingo, it'd be
I don't know
me.
what kind of pint that is, but it looks delicious.
It's there, bro. Chewie can tell you.
Damn. Very interesting. For some reason, I remember this scene because I watched this in my intro to film class. class, and they taught me this scene because of exposure with Windows, and I just remember it so vividly. It's really funny.
Yeah, I mean the light is pretty nice. There she is.
That's who I'm looking for. Black Widow and Wolverine and Alfred. The best crossover.
It's funny how they use up music
Dang.
in all of his movies. Like I don't think there's been one scene that didn't have a movie track behind or a soundtrack behind it.
Oh yeah, I mean that's, in my opinion, that's good. Like that's good movies, good movie editing and all that. Because sometimes
Oh my God,
dead
it's still
sound
going.
really kind of kills it.
Why won't it stop? Why won't it stop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be looking at Scarlett Johansson too. To be fair.
Uh
Why was I didn't do nothing.
yeah, I mean that's obvious. This is like her prime, dude. She's in her 20s.
And this is for
Yeah.
calling me a poop party.
Still gorgeous though.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
Now,
It's
if I
very
had watched
steampunk.
this movie knowing that it wasn't directed by Christopher Nolan, I would still kind of feel like it was directed by Christopher Nolan.
That's fair. Some steampunk shit, dude.
Stink.
That is pretty cool.
And he doesn't have to kill the bird.
Imagine though you are sitting in this theater, right? And those weren't prop actors and they actually like took your underwear.
Yeah, that'd be kind of crazy.
I'd be shook.
Give me your underwear. All right. I mean, depends. Scarlett
No,
Johansson.
I mean he just like teleported it.
Oh, yeah.
I'd probably leave the theater.
He's like, hey man, shows your skid marks.
Damn.
Shit. Oof. Damn. Huh. Huh. Excuse me.
That was a pretty good trick too.
Yeah, it was.
Fucking
I mean,
Christian
didn't
Bale's an
kill the-
asshole for that.
Yeah, well, but to be fair, Hugh Jackman did go in and try and fucking kill him.
Well, I
Like,
mean,
with
double
a
to be
gun.
fair, he did try to kill his wife.
Well, he did successfully, so that is also doubly fair.
Oh, see, there he is. There's Andy Serkis, who is also Alfred.
What?
Yeah, he also plays Alfred. He's Robert Pattinson's Alfred.
Hmm. Oh shit. Electricity, the best magic of all. It's a big light bulb. Huh. Hmm. Imagine being back in this time and seeing that.
Imagine what?
Being back in this time period and seeing the Tesla coil.
Oh, that'd be insane.
Yeah. Like watching thunder being or lightning being harnessed. It's crazy.
See, a Tesla coil would probably make me scared as well.
Oh yeah. Look at all those top hats, dude. His top hat just looks so tall. Why is it so tall? It goes out of frame and everything.
Yeah, it does. Be an interesting way to dress.
Did you know that the sets, like the set design and everything, was originally staged out in Christopher Nolan's like garage?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah. Isn't that shit insane? Like they basically figured it out. Like the blocking and everything based off of some crude stuff that they put up in his garage.
See, that is pretty cool, but that is where movies have been cemented, is in people's garages.
Oh yeah. That's why
Also,
we
with
need-
that set, you could tell that that's like a modern day sidewalk that they were on.
Yeah, right.
But
It's like perfect concrete, not like crumbling.
yeah, the set design is pretty neat though, and so is like the props. You definitely tell like this is a timepiece.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I guess that's obvious, but it's just done pretty well. Except for everyone's teeth is like perfect and white.
And that's not what it's like for British people. So,
Yeah, especially back in the day, dude. Oh my god.
dude, I actually think it's gotten worse.
Yeah, maybe this is right. I don't know.
Huh. Damn, that's embarrassing. Oh shoot!
What a trick.
Magic. Damn, that is a crazy trick. Imagine pulling a trick like that in jail, like prison. Oh, my birthday. Month, day, and year. That was crazy.
Damn, it's only been like 3 minutes, and now he's walking with a cane.
Right. Bro got old in those 3 minutes.
Now that's nuts.
Oh, what an entrance. Good old David Bowie. Bro's actually just a conduit. You know, David Bowie originally turned down the role of Nikola Tesla.
Really?
Yeah, because David Bowie is like a sex symbol. He's a sex icon. You know, he's very much viewed in that way. So to take a role where he's like some genius, like introvert, it's kind of hard for him. But Christopher Nolan had to go out and personally like fly out and convince him to take the part.
Well, in all of the 2 movies I've seen him in, definitely prefer him in this role. I don't know if you've ever seen The Labyrinth, but
Oh no, I know exactly what that is. Yeah, and maybe that's when we gotta watch. We actually have the DVD out in the living room.
I really don't want to watch that movie again.
No.
No, I was force fed it recently, and it was like taking acid for the first time. It's a weird movie.
I like that quote though, where he said, "People knew that the trick was real. They wouldn't clap. They would scream."
That's true. That is a good quote. Oh my goodness. He pulled Scar Joe?
Tambo, she, she sleeps. She sleeps in the studio. That's crazy. Mm. Bro's back it with the metal rings. Damn.
Christian Bale has this thing where he's able to be so serious.
Yeah, right.
becomes so obsessed.
Yeah. He's a good magician, dude. Bowen is such a good magician. He just fucking does this shit all the time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like it's because he's also obsessed.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, you're bad at what you do if you're not obsessed with it. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Oh.
You think that is just Hugh Jackman?
Oh yeah, 100%.
You think so?
Yeah.
Nah, dude. That's not Hugh Jackman.
You don't think so? Maybe it's a double. I don't know. I because they interacted so much, so I think it's a double. That's terrifying. She fucking lands on him.
Yeah, I could imagine. That would hurt.
Already making out. It's true, dude. You know, it's what Peter Griffin did in his driver's license photo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went and got his driver's license photo taken.
Oh, and he was
Completely
drunk?
washed. Yeah, so that way they would know when he was drunk.
This is genius.
Damn.
Holy shit. It's the double that died.
That's so messed up. Stole the name and the trick. Whoa. Trapdoor accidentally goes off.
Yeah, ruins the trick.
Yeah. Scarlet just falls through. She's like, "Ah!"
Ooh, that's a pretty good.
That's pretty smooth, dude.
That's pretty smooth trick.
smooth. It's real smooth, dude. Oh. Dang. Yeah. Imagine that. Not being able to accept your applaud. Take your own bow.
That'd be the work of a musician.
Yeah. Because we all know that he's the greatest showman.
Oh yes.
That's another one I want to watch that I haven't seen.
I have heard a lot of good things.
Do you think the drunk guy is actually the greatest showman? So it's all the same universe?
No, I think the Great Danton is the Greatest Showman. Just takes
Yeah.
place in one of these time skips, one of the 146
Yeah.
of them.
In between, yeah.
Yeah.
The whole movie.
Why would I do that?
And everyone knows that you're in his show, so
Don't do it.
mm, well, something almost happened.
Whoa, the hat is slightly smoking.
Yeah. Oh, he lit it on fire. Hmm. 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 Oof. Huh. And yet he keeps doing it.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, guess that's where the cane comes in.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Oh shit. Damn.
Thing is like, this guy is just committed to ruining this dude's life.
I know. That's the worst part is that like this guy had uh Hugh Jackman had every opportunity to go to all these things and like mess up his act and all that. He just didn't. Yeah. Damn. So interesting how. Oh shit. Well, say the quiet part out loud, why don't you? It's interesting how freaking dangerous it seems like, how brutal and ruthless this battle between magicians is.
Yeah, it's also inspired by true events.
I can see it 100%.
The thing is like, wouldn't you have someone under the stage to monitor?
Right?
Like,
Like, that's what I thought the old man was there for. What is he there for? Just
Yeah.
to watch the show?
to make sure you don't get fucked up.
Right? It makes no sense. Oh. What's it saying in Morse code? Also, if they're literally encrypting their journals where they write the secret to their journal, like to their magic tricks,
Mm-hmm.
how are they not guarding the backstage? Like,
Yeah, that's very true. But it's also this guy, Christian Bale's character, is just the one that's extreme in paranoia.
yeah, it's true. And they are also magicians, so like literally, they're just like teleporting in or whatever they do.
Yeah,
Misdirection.
the secret is everything.
Also, bro, straight up loaded a fucking gun.
He did. He crippled the man, killed his wife, and it's like, what else are you gonna do?
You fucking kill him just to make sure your act like works out or whatever.
Yeah.
Whoa. What the hell? They captured him. What the hell?
Magic.
Oh my god. What the fuck? They fucking elaborately kidnapped this guy. Huh. Or what? I guess just don't release him?
Just writes down, I use a double.
Yeah, right. It's just double. Bro buried him. Damn.
Fucking killed him.
Yeah. Damn, that's so fucked up. I see always answer like that. He's like, I don't know, I haven't read it. Tesla, bro, Elon Musk.
Fuck it. I guess we gotta go to America after all.
He's got a new inspiration. Yeah, I mean, that is kind of what you get with a magician, right?
As secrets?
Yeah. Secrets, that's kind of like what their whole career is.
Yeah. That is true. But it's like, man, would you really let it ruin your relationships? And
I mean, you know, also to be fair, magicians shouldn't be keeping shit like that a secret. But like, same time, if it got to the point, if my significant other was like, I need to know, you know.
it is true. Well, if you're like David Blaine's wife and you're watching this guy eat glass,
Yeah.
you know,
I just
wouldn't
wanna
you
make
be
sure
like,
it's
hey,
clear.
what are you doing?
Yeah, right. Yeah, what the fuck's your problem, bud? What are you
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah, what's your secret? And he's like, oh, I just eat glass all the time.
I built it. I built a tolerance to it.
Yeah. Ugh. He also hides it to save the movie money.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't want to CGI his fingers this whole time.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be in makeup in every scene.
Yeah. Mm. Damn, bro.
That's pretty smooth.
Yeah. Damn.
Golly.
Damn. Holy shit, he's so smart.
He is so smart, but then again, it's like, you know, why are you preying on his downfall so hard?
My cat. Who's gonna put his own cat in there?
I'm about to watch a cat explode.
Yeah, just get electrocuted. Goddamn. 1,000 volts going through this cat.
Dude, just eating it.
Yeah. Huh. Damn. Bro was eager to get into a fight.
Ah,
Damn.
how curious.
Hmm. 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 Is that a principal beauty of science?
Yeah.
It doesn't quite work the way you think it would.
Well, I mean, you don't know if it would work the way you do until you dial it in, right?
True.
But I can already see it, dude. Obviously, Christian Bale put those hats there.
Yeah, right. It's all an elaborate ruse.
Yeah, it's gonna be in the next journal.
And the cat, right? Yeah, the next
And the cat, yeah.
Weird.
Damn. She was drinking
hurts.
champagne or alcohol out of a tiny wine glass.
Damn. That is.
Mm.
I
Was yawning, man. Leave me alone.
know you.
Holy crap.
Oh shit, dude. Oh.
It's an illusion.
Break it down. It was never there. You were right. Not only did he place the top hats there, but he placed Tesla's building. Oh, oh shoot. That looks sick. Remember when hotels used to have ballrooms? Isn't that crazy they don't anymore?
I feel like some of them still do.
Well, older ones like this hotel, like or wherever, like in Colorado, most likely still does.
Yeah.
Also, now that I think about it, you know what else takes place in a hotel in Colorado? The
What?
Shining.
Ah. Ah, this is true.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the same hotel.
So I'm thinking, but it's more of the hotel in The Shining is more. It's more of a ski resort. Hmm.
Damn.
Terrible. Just no hezzy, just stepped right in. Oh shit. It was all planned by him.
It was a double cross.
Quadruple cross. Damn.
Damn.
Damn. At least he's honest, I guess. Fuck.
Yeah, kind of a piece though.
Oh, yeah. Absolute beast. We already knew this, though. Borden sucks. Fuck, dude.
Damn.
Most of the greats go.
Yeah, it's sad though.
Very sad. He let his obsession with his career drive him to shit. So you're telling me he left the card under his pint, but then didn't like say anything to him? He just fucking left and went back to the address.
Oh yeah, he had to show how good of a magician he is.
Yeah, I guess. What the fuck? On stations.
That's a sir?
Yeah.
I thought I was a woman a second ago.
Damn, how did you think that?
I don't know.
His skin mutton chops, dude?
Yeah, maybe that's that could have been what it is.
Very good. Dude. How did he do it? What does that mean? Many years since he's seen.
He's being
him.
awfully inconspicuous.
Yeah. Very weird. He said, "It's been many years since I've seen real magic." Damn.
Damn, it seems like something he practiced for his dead wife.
Huh?
Seems like something he practiced.
Yeah, right. Yeah, she kind of got fucking pushed around by both of them.
That is true. She had her own part to play, though. I mean,
Oh yeah, for sure. Shit. Look at that. Uh, I like how when he was doing his teleported man,
hmm
he was like, "It's not dangerous, I swear." This he's like, "It's dangerous." My wife died doing this one.
yeah, it's him being the greatest showman. If I heard
Oh
that
yeah.
stuff, I'd be like, wow.
Oh yeah. He is a good showman. That's crazy. That looks insane. Bro went to sleep. As he got his eyes closed.
Right?
He's sensing the crowd right now. See back in this time. Oh, he's still wearing his wedding ring.
He took it off, though.
Yeah, but he still has it. Like his wife's been dead for how long? Just seeing that in this time period alone would be mind boggling. fucking terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, the blind guys is what's terrifying for me.
Right? Like, they're operating all this and they're all blind. That's crazy.
Yeah, why do they look the same? Why is there so many of them?
The clones of the blind men.
Yeah, but you can't, can you?
You just can't stay away. Yep, he's back.
This is the night he supposedly died.
Mm. Oh, so the blind people are terrifying. Huh. Still, after everything, he tried to save him. But, you know.
Yep, that's definitely Wolverine. Look at that hairy chest.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's gonna come back to life. He's got regenerative powers. Damn. Hmm. Lord Karuta. Um,
Oh my god.
oh, there's the prestige. Huh. Damn. Good. Damn. He means it today. You see the subtitle there?
That's a pretty good magic trick.
Pretty. Shit. It's a real Alfred from the Batman movies.
Yeah. Yeah. He is the real Alfred. Same twist in Batman. Crazy.
Damn. Damn.
Ah, that's what Fallon said. I thought that's what he said.
Mm.
But I don't think we've ever heard Fallon say one thing.
Fallon's been dead silent this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, he did say something at first. He said something in the beginning to the wife.
Yeah.
He was kind of like quiet. Oh shit. Not even a public execution? Damn, it's crazy. In some back alleyway or something?
I guess they didn't do them publicly for musicians.
Yeah, for magicians. Because they could slip away.
Yeah. They'd be too enticed with putting on the show.
Yeah. Well, they lived their life with an audience. Might as well end it
Yeah.
without one.
In prison, I trained my neck to sustain my body weight.
Bro's fucking Chris Angel.
Yeah, I could never be hung. Damn, what an asshole.
Yikes, dude.
Just let him mourn his wife, man.
Well, I think he's had plenty of time to mourn his wife. He also said he doesn't care about his wife.
True.
But Earls. Earls.
Oh, wow. He just gave the nod to Fallon, huh?
Shit. And that's not even a proper noose. Shit.
Oh,
Oof.
yeah. Saw that coming.
Oh, fuck. Oh. Damn. See. He did terrible things. So he worked with Alfred the whole time. That's fucked up.
Borden?
No, this guy worked with Alfred Borden the whole time. Damn.
Christian
scene.
Bale worked with Alfred the whole time?
Yeah. He said he knew. He knew the whole thing.
Yeah.
That he was the twin.
Was he a twin though?
Yeah. They literally showed it.
Yeah. You. Hmm.
Yeah. Based on a novel by Christopher Priest. Damn, bro.
Oh, The Illusionist.
Illusionist. Dang. All right. Double feature. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, that's a pretty good movie.
Yeah? What do you think?
I think it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I was trying not to look too far into the plot though,
No? Why not?
because like first and foremost, all Bolden did the entire fucking movie is just ruin this guy's life.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like Bolden was like the worst, dude. But then at the same time, you know, freaking Angier, aka Hugh Jackman, he was also, you know, he was firing back. You know, he was stealing the tricks and he was
Yeah,
breaking the code and all that. But to
he
be
was
fair,
firing back in like the most simple
tame.
way. Like,
Yeah, until the end.
yeah, the end he did pull off some shit,
Yeah,
which I honestly think uh, the movie's twist with him being like, "Yeah, I took your daughter, haha, I win."
yeah,
I think it would have been better if you left it at that. But it's kind of crazy that they're like, "Ah, yes, but I had a twin."
yeah. But man, it's so good though. They play it off because it's like because that makes sense. That's the way that he has been doing the trick the whole time. It's simple. Is
Yeah,
that it was a twin?
yeah, which it makes complete sense. And like, I didn't catch on to the fact that it was a twin probably until like right before his death of Fallon. Then you just kind of realize he didn't say anything the whole movie.
Yeah.
And
Well, and then there's that part in the beginning when they're talking about that Chinese magician,
mhm,
and they're like, "Oh yeah," it's like they're talking about his wobble and how he's like he acts like a feeble old man,
mhm.
so that way he can like lift all these heavy things up without people assuming that he can do it. And so they're talking about that, and they're like, he acts like a feeble old man. It's a trick. He lives the act, and that's like foreshadowing of you know
Yeah, see, I
Borden having lived his life as like a part of a twin, but never showing his twin.
yeah, as the act,
Yeah,
which I didn't get to pay attention in that scene because you were just talking about how he was Asian and he had a tiny dick. So
I literally didn't even say that, and there's video proof. I
I'm
don't know
pretty
what
sure
you.
you said that.
I didn't say anything about tiny dick. No.
No, I was talking about the tiny dick. You're right. I was trying to gaslight you. It was all part of my act.
Oh my goodness, dude. Was that your prestige?
No, the prestige is that you said something and it distracted me.
That's fair. There is one part though. So there's the scene where Borden's wife, you know, she says, uh, you mean it today. When after he says I love you.
Yeah, and that's him.
And it's like it's him, yeah, it's him. He's the one who fell in love with her. And then the time when he's like, I don't mean it today, he's like, I don't love you today, not today. It's because it wasn't him. It was the other one.
Yeah,
The one who loved Olivia.
I really think that these twins should probably have gotten on track better.
Right? You would think. But then there's a line that his wife says, I know what you are. That was ad libbed by the actress Rebecca Hall. And she originally, when she first said it, she was worried because she was like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna ruin the twist by saying that." But then Christopher Nolan was like, "Say that again." So she said it like 10 times in that one scene.
Yeah. Just seems like I could have avoided a lot of drama if he was just like, yeah, this is my twin. But also, was it a
And that
twin?
ruins the trick. Yeah, that was
Was
his
it
twin.
really?
Dude. What do you mean? Was it
Then
really?
why was his cipher word Tesla?
That was part of his trick on that's part of his trick on what's his face on Borden. I know on Algier, Angier.
Yeah, it just
That it was
seems
his
too
trick to
convenient.
to mislead him to go to um he misled him to go to America and like waste a bunch of time. Pretty much.
He wasted a bunch of time and yet creating a machine that could duplicate himself.
Yeah, well, he didn't know that's what thing that Tesla could do. So
Yeah.
the only thing that he had Tesla build him was a machine that would like the Tesla coil. So like he set up the Tesla coil to make it look like it was doing something, but it never was.
Right. It's just convenient.
Oh yeah, it's plot driven for sure.
I thought it was cool. I mean, it is a good movie. I'd give it a 8 out of 10. It was a good movie.
Oh, yeah.
Hit all
That's
hit all the marks on it.
I really like this movie. It's in my top 5. Uh
Really.
and oh yeah, for sure. Like this movie stuck out with me when I first watched it, and I still really like it. Um, but like I said, I haven't watched it in a long time. But going through and rewatching and seeing all these scenes where it's like they do foreshadow it and they show all this stuff, and you're like, damn, bro, I can't freaking believe it. I would give it a 9 out of 10. And the only reason it's not a 10 out of 10 is because it's like the it's one of those things where the foreshadowing has to be kind of shown at the end, right? Like it's like, oh yeah, we totally foreshadowed this, by the way. And it's like, I don't know. I think that kind of takes away from it. You know, I think that when you don't like show all of it like that, it kind of makes it funner to go through and watch it again and just. But that's literally nothing. It's like almost nothing.
Well,
So it's 9 out of 10.
I mean, I agree. I think it gets better in Christopher Nolan's later movies. I think he does like the same thing in Inception and in
Yeah.
Tenet and in a lot of different uh, movies that he has. Well, actually, just those two specifically. And
Mm.
it's like the foreshadowing is there. It was there from the beginning. It's there from the opening monologue in the
Yeah.
intro.
Yeah.
And it's like looking at it in that way, you're like, oh, I know where this movie's going. You're gonna watch the 3 acts in the stage of a magic trick.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that. It was clever. It's definitely clever. If I wasn't drinking, I probably would have like guessed what the plot was. But I did get immersed into it because I'm like, all right, this is interesting. But it definitely grips you from the beginning. It's an interesting film, but I also just like Christopher Nolan's style of movies.
Yeah.
I could
I
see
could see.
how it's in your top 5 for sure.
Yeah. Because 5 is about the amount of movies I've watched.
That's crazy, bro.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I could see how they put this in a film class too. It makes a lot of sense.
Hmm. Yeah. That was fun going through and watching it in the film class because they went through and really went in depth with it.
Oh yeah. I mean, when you're analyzing different scenes
Mm-hmm.
and talking about the light exposure and things on that nature.
Well, and it's like nonlinear storytelling is so hard to like do, and it's crazy. Like the fact that you pointed out that there's how many
146 time jumps.
146 or one jump per minute.
No, one jump
Uh,
per edit. So it's like one per scene, just about.
Right. But it's like, yeah, it's about a minute, right? So that is just crazy. That is a time jump, that whether forward, backwards, or same time, different area. Like, it's just so much, like, to even think about writing about. So I can see why it took Christopher Nolan so long to write this, and why he needed some assistance as well. It took him 5 years. And it says so he was. It says that he was editing Insomnia,
Hmm.
and so that's what kind of took away his attention from this movie. But then, excuse me. After completing Insomnia, Christopher Nolan planned to follow it up with The Prestige. So he wanted to follow up Insomnia by releasing The Prestige immediately after. Not immediately, but afterwards. But um, he was then hired by Warner Brothers to reboot the Batman film franchise. And then The Prestige ended up getting delayed while he ended up writing the Batman films.
Hmm. That definitely puts a wrinkle in making this movie.
Right. And so it's like, to me, as like someone who's trying to learn how to write and someone who's trying to learn how to tell stories, that's insane how he could, like, first of all, pass a screenplay to your brother and then have him help work on it, right? And then go and work on another movie, then come back and then work on this screenplay a little bit more after your brother's messed with it. And then stop again and then go work on literally rebooting a comic franchise that people love and, like, in my opinion, doing very well at it. And then coming back and then still writing it again. Like, that's impressive.
Oh yeah, I mean, it definitely is impressive. But that's why it's like he is a generational director.
Oh yeah. Well, he's got how many movies do you think he has made?
How many movies? I
Yeah.
think he's 10 now, 11.
I guess I'll do, let's see here.
But it's also like, how different is
Well,
this movie compared to the book?
12 feature length films, including Inception, Dark Knight, Dunkirk, and Oppenheimer.
Yeah,
Just a few of them.
Dunkirk. Yeah, yeah, I was close.
Memento, Insomnia, Dark Knight Rises, Batman Begins, Oppenheimer. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Oppenheimer. That makes sense. I'm excited for his new one that's coming out too.
What's his new one?
The Odyssey.
Oh, like, oh, really? Like the Odyssey, like the Greek epic.
Yeah, the book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one's gonna be. It looks really good. Has a lot of A-list actors in it. Tom Holland, Zendaya, everybody.
Jesus,
But
dude. Christopher Nolan is 54 years old.
yeah, I need him to do Halo before he dies.
Yeah, that's
But
insane, bro.
with
He
like
is so young, considering.
with this movie though, it's like I wonder how different the book is.
I assume pretty different. Like, I feel like I really I want to read this book now, because I think that excuse me. There's something I was thinking about while we were watching this film, that made me want to, like, read the book, because the amount of, like, foreshadowing is insane to see on the screen, but like the foreshadowing and the time jumps and everything, I want to see how that's played out on the pages, and I want to see how they translated it.
Yeah, I'm sure the
My
book
goodness.
probably has more like character emotion to it because it's like I just can't get behind either of these dudes' motives besides obsession.
Right. Well, that's the only thing, is that it's obsession, you know. It's because there's that point where he drops the whole like, oh yeah, I don't even care about my wife anymore. I just care about his secret, you know.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
at the end, he says, "I just wanted to prove that I was the better magician." And then he's like, "If you knew what it was about, like it was all about the look on their faces and to release the escapism that we provide people."
Yeah, and that means that, he was the better guy because he's more passionate and
Well, I wouldn't say, I don't know if quantifying anyone as the better guy is what Christopher Nolan or even Christopher Priest was wanting. I think it was just kind of pointing out that obsession will drive you mad, you know, and it'll drive you to do terrible things. And while it's fine having a little healthy rivalry, you can always push it too far.
yeah, but it felt like a one-sided rivalry because
Yeah,
like if someone killed your wife, that goes beyond like a professional courtesy.
right.
Like he has
But
every reason to hate him, and all this dude
yeah,
did was try to shoot him and kill him and end it there.
yeah. Well, then he stole his tricks. He stole his tricks as well.
He
But
did steal his tricks, but it's like
it's
when you when you talk about who is the better guy, it's like Hugh Jackman's character genuinely is the good guy. He's the protagonist.
it's true. Well,
He
he's the character that is followed. Yeah.
he's a character that's followed. He's the person that deals with the trauma.
Hmm.
He was wronged the entire film, and it just shows like I guess obsession in a way where you're saying it's like you can bring other people down, but it's like one person's obsession with perfecting one thing and what it does to other people.
Hmm.
And it's like that what that did to Hugh Jackman's character is just ignite this unhealthy feud of needing to destroy him. And
Right.
then I just don't understand Burton's motives after that,
Right.
besides
So,
being so engulfed in magic and being like, I have to be the best.
well, imagine, you have this whole plan, right, that you come up with, because Burton is clearly incredibly smart, considering he went all this time, doing like planning all this stuff, and he was like 15 steps ahead the whole time. Um, which means, like, he had that twin, he kept that twin a secret, and so he worked hard on that, and he was also obviously very passionate about magic, and so that's why he ended up tying that knot the way he did. And also, I don't know if you realized, the reason why, when he's asked what knot he tied and he says he didn't know, because it wasn't him. He didn't tie the knot. It was the twin.
Yeah, but I was trying to figure out which twin did it.
Yeah.
Which obviously it's like it tells it in the storytelling when he's asking Fallon, if you're so smart, then how did he do it? And it probably was that version of him, the one that was his what was it, illusionist? The one that claims to be the illusionist was probably the one who tied the knot that way.
Mm. Well, they were both the illusionist.
Yeah, but when he's having these arguments with himself,
So I think the one that sits there, the one that was like decided that they shouldn't pursue it anymore or pursue it any further. They're towards the end. I think that was the one who tied the knot because I feel like he would be the one to give up first because he doesn't want to push it farther because he's the one who made the decision.
Hmm. Like, but the thing is like, was the twins always in the story? Like, were they both helping Cutter in the beginning? I don't think so. I think it was probably just the original burden.
Well, I don't know if they were both helping Cutter, but I do think that. Oh, I mean, the twin was. They were both there the whole time. Yeah.
Yeah, but was it Alfred or was it Freddy?
Uh, for what was it, Alfred or was it Freddy that tied the knot?
No, that was helping Cutter to begin with. It was probably Alfred, right?
Yeah, Alfred. That's the name that he went by, and that's the name that everyone knew him by.
Yeah, so Freddy must have been his brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot to unpack in that movie.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Freddy's his brother's name.
That's what I'm looking up. Yeah, it's Frederick Borden or Freddie Borden.
I only remember that because they said it when he was pissed drunk.
Who said it?
Scarlett Johansson's character. She called him Freddy.
Hmm. That's interesting. Oh, that's very interesting because she didn't know.
She didn't seem to know, but why did she call him Freddy?
I'm assuming she's just going shorthand for Alfred.
Yeah, but Freddy's
And,
longer than Alfred.
Alfred, Freddy. Alfred, Freddy. And says the same. But I bet you it's like some sort of cute nickname. Yeah, I think Freddy was the one who uh fell in love with Olivia, and so he probably told her that when they're together to call him Freddy, and probably told her that it would be the nickname for Alfred. So like it was most likely a thing of he was obviously lying. They're both lying to the wife and to Olivia. So like there's no way they would be straight up being like for some reason Olivia knows but the wife doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
But
then
I
if
think
we're also
that,
getting like really into it, it's you said which one went down for the murder? It had to have been Frederick.
yeah, it was Frederick because at the end, when he's sitting there explaining that like the whole twin thing, he says that he's the one who loved his wife and that the other one was the one who loved Olivia. So Frederick, which I mean, I assume that Frederick's the one that loved Olivia. That would mean that Frederick was the one being hung.
Well, yeah, and he gets his daughter at the end.
Mm-hmm.
But it's then the
Yeah.
other like side of it is if you're looking at Alfred's character, he obviously felt bad for killing Sarah, or not Sarah, What's Hugh Jackman's wife's name?
Mm,
Does he even say? I don't even know.
Julia McCullough. Julia McCullough
Yeah,
was his wife's name.
because Alfred was probably the one that was saying to let it go and to stop going to his show and stop indulging in it, trying to figure out what it was.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's what I think. That's a lot. It's a deep movie. It's fun. I love that movie.
It's a good movie. I don't think it portrays like the message that it really needed to,
Why
but
not?
I just don't think it does. Like, it just is weird. I guess if I'm going based off of like other people or not other people, if Christopher Nolan's storytelling with his like high depth, um, what's the word? Like storytelling. It's like
Hmm.
when I look at other themes that he has, like Inception, it's like the whole message of Inception is that you really only remember people based on how you knew them, and after they're gone, their memory is really all you have left, and it's however you remember them is what's their existence is.
Mm-hmm.
And that really goes for everything. It goes beyond what people die. It's just people who leave your life. You only remember them in a certain light, and they're a certain person. And is that really who they are? With that movie, the only thing I can really gain from it is obsession is bad and don't kill people's wife.
Yeah.
Like I really do like it. I do think it's great. I think it's definitely a great movie. I just probably need some time to ponder what the message was.
Fair. That's fair. It's just the twists are nuts and they're fun.
They are fun.
Um,
Engulfing yourself in the plot is rewarding in this movie.
sorry, what was that?
Engulfing yourself in the plot is rewarding, and like
Yes.
letting the twists happen is fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like I started the movie trying to predict it, and then I was like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't do that.
I always catch myself doing that with movies because when I first watched this movie, I was trying to figure out what uh, Borden's trick was, and then I started trying to figure out what the Tesla machine did. Well, to be fair, the Tesla machine one was like not that complicated to figure out.
Oh, it's pretty obvious. Yeah.
Yeah, well, considering they show that it doesn't just teleport, it duplicates. You're like, oh shit, yeah, that's probably exactly what's happening. I think the only thing that is like like is different than what I had expected was that it it was the fact that he like was like drowning himself the exact same way his wife died.
Yeah.
Uh, because of what uh fucking Cutter told him about how like drowning is like going home because he thought that drowning was like a pleasant experience or not necessarily pleasant but like a better way to go.
Yeah,
And
but really it's agony.
yeah, and then towards the end when Cutter tells him he's like, yeah, it's actually agony. You're like, come on, man, let him mourn his wife. And it's like, that's not why Cutter said that. Cutter
Oh
didn't
yeah.
say it to cut at him to be like, your wife died a horrible death. It was like, you just killed yourself in the most horrible way multiple times. I hope you understand what you've done.
Oh, yeah. Well, totally. I was saying that to be joking.
I know, I figured, but I just thought that was so funny when you said that. I was like,
Yeah. It's just the other reason why I said that is because it's like it is just kind of taking the power away from him.
oh yeah. I mean, it really does, like, because like the only likable, quote unquote, likable character is Hugh Jackman's character, and then it's like you just like watch him get just the biggest ass kicking of all time, and then just basically like lose in the end. But like even then, like I don't even like Hugh Jackman's character really. Like I think they're both kind of bad people.
Yeah, they are, but there's a difference between just being bad and having a reason to be bad. Because like
Right.
following Hugh Jackman's
Right.
character, you know, everything that he did, I was like, that's kind of understandable.
Yeah, but I mean, you can understand why someone goes and kills a bunch of people, but you doesn't mean that it's like okay.
Did he kill a bunch of people or did he just kill himself?
Well, he killed himself. That was more of an analogy, not talking about this situation specifically.
Yeah,
Right.
well, in this situation
Like,
specifically, it's different than killing a bunch of people.
well, it is, but it's also like it's morally wrong, right?
It is morally wrong.
Because like you're bringing life, regardless of whose life it is, you're bringing life into this planet to end it.
Yeah, and that's what Tesla warned him about. But
Mm-hmm.
it's not just the fact of the end. Like yeah, it is hard to root for him in the end.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to root for him when he's being mean to the goddess ScarJo. But it's like it's understandable up until the end.
Mm-hmm.
And a little bit in the end you're like, yeah, it's like ultimate revenge is kind of taking this guy's daughter away from him. Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
Well,
like
yeah,
that's what trauma does to someone.
yeah. Well, and it's like it's just to me at the end what really kind of like makes his motives kind of blur is when he's like, I just wanted to show that I was a better magician. And then it's like, okay, so this wasn't about your wife? Like, it's like obviously it was a part, like a big part of it, but
Yeah, but
like
he also
what?
said in the next scene that
Well,
everyone always knew that Bolton was the better magician.
yeah.
And for him, it wasn't that. It was this is where he's speaking to the audience. And this is where like the movie repairs itself for me big time. Not repairs, but definitely improves and uplifts the whole moral. And it's kind of probably something Christopher Nolan himself was like making meta commentary on, is where he goes and he says it was the look on the faces of the audience.
Mm-hmm.
Because you could look at that as a whole for the like entire movie, right? Because you can guess the plot, you can know that the test machine duplicates himself, you can do all this stuff, but the movie still tricks you into believing that he teleports.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like that part of the movie is the best, but he's still in that scene. He admits to Bolden that that was his whole thing, was that he knew he was the better magician.
Mm-hmm.
And he, in his dying moments, it was always just the audience and the look on their faces and the mystique to it. Even if they knew how the trick worked, or even if they knew what the movie was about, it was
Mm-hmm.
just the emotion it conveyed.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah,
I'm
but
reading some of the like I think it's funny to go through and read some. When I really like a movie, I go through and read the 1-star reviews.
Oh, really?
Yeah, someone just said boring. Wow, a huge twist that you can see coming down Main Street about an hour and a half before the slow-moving snorefest ends. And not only is the story not entertaining or surprising in any way, it's also long, way too long. There's a good timepiece atmosphere set, but who cares? Watching paint dry part 6. This time it's water based. May have been a better title. It wasn't all bad. There was a hot chick beside me and popcorn that had a lot of butter. I am truly surprised that anyone found any entertainment in this film. I'm not sure if the worst part was the slow moving story or the supposed surprise that in no way should surprise anybody. Somehow, the writers managed to make the story totally unbelievable in every way as well. Now, one may think that getting rid of reality would give the liberty to make an entertaining story, but they managed to avoid this. I guess for the film students and aspiring writers, it may be a confidence booster in their own abilities.
I mean, in all honesty, those reviews are warranted.
I disagree. I think that's so wrong.
I think they're totally valid, dude. 100%.
I think that anyone's opinion is valid, but I still think that this is wrong.
Yeah. Which I don't agree with it, but I could see the argument.
Oh yeah, I can see anyone's argument for pretty much anything. But I think it's just crazy because it's like, hot damn, bro, why are you going so hard into it? Like the movie fucking killed your wife, man. Like, hot damn.
I think that person who was the second one, was that the whole one review? Was that one
Oh,
review?
that was all one review. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Um, yeah, that guy probably just thinks he knows everything about film.
No, yeah. Just there, it always seems, and it's so funny to me because it always seems so entitled and prestigious when I go to the 1-star section. But whenever I go to like the 5-star section, it's like loved it.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, that's not what I want to see.
which there's also two different types of moviegoers, and this really like gets to it. There's people who are going to not necessarily enjoy the art, but to evaluate the art
Mm-hmm.
and to look at it through a lens of being judgmental. And there's people who are able to enjoy the art and turn off their brain and feel the emotion that's being conveyed.
See, that's the thing that always confused me. I never understood why, in order to enjoy art, like you had to turn off your brain. Or there were people who go in there like, oh, well, I watch movies because I want to like critique them, or like you said, going into like analyze it as opposed to going in and enjoying it. When like art was made, like is literally it is made purely for the reason of being enjoyed. And so it's like obviously art is subjective. And so I agree with you that people like the comment is completely valid in maybe their own way. But I think that going in to a movie with this critical eye and excuse me, like looking for like kind of breaking, your own illusion because you're trying to find things like that, I think kind of really destroys the whole meaning of art. And so that's why I've never been like a fan of that way of watching movies. Like I can totally go in and watch a movie and then see like a real jank part and then be real critical of it, but still like the movie overall. and for me, the way I like to judge movies is based off of, did I go in and have an enjoyable time, or did I go in and then come out with a new ideal in my mind, or something like that.
Yeah, I mean I mean, we've all been subjected to both sides of that.
Oh yeah, for
You
sure.
can't tell me if you watched that movie, what was it, with the sharks in Paris, and you're like, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna wait for something to strike me as a new ideal and enjoy the movie.
No, I did. I mean, I don't. Well, that's the thing, is that I don't go in there and I'm like, I'm expecting to come out of every single movie with like a new way of living. I just go in and like, there are those movies where once you start watching, you're like, okay, this is just gonna be something fun to watch. Or there are those movies that you go in, you're like, this is gonna be life changing. And then there are the movies that, like you just said, the sharks in Paris and whatever. I remember that movie. It's like, you go in knowing it's going to be a garbage heap and totally having the best time, just like enjoying your life, just tearing it apart because it's just so funny. And like it's one of those, it's so bad it's good things, you know. But I do agree that it is, like, like you do catch yourself on both sides of this coin, right? Where you go in, you watch a movie, and you just for some reason just like have this like weird, oh, I did not like that movie. And that's when I think that a movie has done wrong, is when you go in there and you're not actively looking for reasons to dislike the movie, but it just genuinely doesn't captivate your attention. Like with Sonic 3, like I didn't go in there looking for reasons to hate that movie. I didn't go in there like wanting to overly analyze everything or be an extreme critic or anything like that. Not that necessarily I think that these people do, but I do know that there are people out there who do that. And it's just like with Sonic 3, it just bored me. It was just boring. Like, it was, didn't keep my attention. And something that I think that movies need to do is like suspend your belief in order to keep you enhanced in what it is.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think with Sonic 3, I went into the movie expecting to have a good time, and I left not having a good time. So I was left with no choice but to constructively destroy the movie inside my mind.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it's like, it also, you mentioned like what you go in to watch a movie for. I think that was the point I was trying to make with the shark movie, is like, A, like for me, I watch a movie, and yeah, you could go in with some like internal thoughts of being like, this movie's gonna be this, or change my life, or that, or this movie's gonna be bad, or this movie's gonna be so bad it's good. But I really try to avoid doing that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I try to go into a movie with like the same mindset, and that always helps me. But it's also like, it's hard to do. Like with this movie, I stopped myself from trying to guess what the plot was, because it's like, it 100% ruins the movie for some people.
Mm-hmm.
If you sit there and you're like, you can guess every single turn that's going to happen, then I know people who are like, yeah, that makes that movie immediately terrible,
Hmm.
immediately bad.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
that's totally understandable. But
Mm-hmm.
it's, it really takes a certain skill to sit there and watch the movie and be able to look from that.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, what defines a good movie, which is why I rated this movie an 8 out of 10, is, what did this movie make you feel? Because a good movie makes the audience actually feel something. And it goes
Yeah.
beyond being happy or sad or upset or whatever. It's, if it's a complex feeling and something that leaves a lingering thought that is connected with that feeling, then you're connected to the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And with this movie, I did pull some emotion from it, but it's like
Mhm.
when I'm gonna think back in this movie, I'm not gonna be like, man, this shit makes me sad like Inception does. I'm gonna be like, man, this movie just made me realize that you have to enjoy movies at what the face value is,
Yeah.
and that's okay.
Yeah. I think that, yeah, I think that it's very much. I agree with what you said earlier about like, oh, my monitor is glitching in a really weird and uncomfortable way. But I like what you said about how he's like, oh, it's about the look on the audience faces and all that stuff. And it's like, with the magician and in a magic trick and all that kind of stuff, you will always have those people out in the audience who are like overly analyzing, trying to figure out what the trick is. And to you as the artist, that seems weird. Like, why would you do that? That ruins the trick, that ruins the enjoyment. But as that person, sometimes that's like the funnest part. And that's what I think is like kind of, that's why I like it so much, because people have so many different ways of enjoying movies that like those overly critical people, when they go in and watch a movie and they come out and they're like, that was the worst movie of my life, like that I've ever seen. I can't believe I sat there and watched it. Like, what a waste of 3 hours. And it's like, they say, oh, what a waste of 3 hours, but like, they're going to go back and do it with every other movie that comes out, and they're going to have a blast. I don't think that people who do that actually hate their lives, because if they did, they'd stop doing it. They like analyzing movies like that. And so I just like the, not only the subjective way of viewing art, but the subjective way of choosing to intake the art.
Well said.
Thanks.
Very well said. I think that we're very close in that same regard.
Yeah.
I just I can't stand some moviegoers. I can't at all. Because
Valid.
there's some people who go in and they like analyzing films, but then there's some people who go in and they analyze Marvel movies, and you're like, they hate every single thing that comes out, and they only
Yeah.
watch Marvel movies, and it's like,
Mm.
okay, like your point is completely invalid,
Yeah.
and
When it starts encroaching on someone else's experience, that's when I think they need to stop.
oh really?
Yeah, well, like when someone's like, oh yeah, I really liked, like someone's like, oh, I really liked Doctor Strange, Multiverse Madness. If I were to sit there and just be like, you're a fucking idiot for liking that because this, and that, like I feel like then I'm being the douchebag. If I'm like, well, I didn't really like it, and I didn't like it for this and that and this and that, then it's more of a conversation. But there are definitely those people who are like, well, if you like this movie, that you don't know how to analyze art, you don't know how to do this, and you're just a fucking slow piece of shit. It's like, well, come on now. That's not fair, and that's not how art works.
Damn, Chris, who hurt you?
A lot of people.
Who called you an idiot, man?
A lot of people. There's a reason I don't like being called an idiot.
Yeah, you're not an idiot, Chris, but
There's also a reason I took to the arts, where it's a lot more interpretive.
yeah, it's a lot more forgiving.
Yeah. Well,
Until you make
it's
something bad, and then everyone's like, "Oh wow."
anyways, it's pretty late, so I'm thinking we should call it.
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean, we could go into it for hours on hours, but I am exhausted and I would like to go to bed.
Yeah.
But it's been fun.
It's been something.
It's been something.
It was a movie.
Yeah, I'm sorry you hated it.
I didn't say I hated it. When did I ever say I hated it?
I'm just saying. I'm
Dude,
sorry
you
you hate
sound
that.
exactly like Kelly right now. It's fucking crazy.
Damn, bro, you're gonna name drop in a video? That's crazy.
No, I'm gonna cut that part out because now I'm talking shit to you, dude. I'm gonna gaslight you and call you an idiot for liking that movie.
Damn, bro. All right.